What up? What up? Fantasy Football Hustler back at you, bringing you the running back matchups for week 10. Going through my start and sit list. Now, don't forget, I'm just giving you my insight on who I think you can start and sit, but I do 3 live streams every single week: Wednesday, Thursday, Saturday, and Sunday morning. That's 4 live streams every single week. So where I give specific start and sit answers, because everyone's league is different. Everyone has different options, to choose from. So this is kind of just my thoughts on every single matchup that goes down. So subscribe. If you're on YouTube right now, hit the like button, just get it out of the way. If you're not on YouTube, click the link in the description or just go to YouTube and search Fantasy Football Hustler. Go check me out. Help me get my subscribers up there. Help me get my watch time up, guys. Come on. And then hit me up on Apple Podcasts or literally any podcast out there. Fantasy Football Hustler. Just type it all the way out. Go subscribe. Go hit it up for the downloads. Help me out, guys. And if you're already on Apple, leave me a 5-star review. Hit it up, guys. That's one of the ways that Apple is going to just keep promoting me, more and more, is by getting the reviews up. So appreciate it, guys. Thank you. And if you want some one-on-one help outside of these videos, outside of the live streams that I do, to where I'm like literally breaking down your league, helping you work trades and literally every part, treating your team as if it's my team, so to speak, hit me up on my website, fantasyfootballhustler.com. I'm bringing you a one-on-one experience that literally doesn't exist until now. So go hit it up and go read my reviews of what people are saying. Go look on Apple Podcasts. There's a bunch of reviews, but I have other videos where I've showed reviews. But yeah, people are saying great things, and I'm really helping people dominate their league. So let me do that for you too. fantasyfootballhustler.com. We got 4 teams on bye this week, so let's get into it. Chiefs, Falcons, Cowboys, and the lowly Jets. Thursday night football. Not too excited about this game. Colts at the Titans. Derrick Henry, you're literally always starting him. Super underwhelmed last week, but nobody wants to be that guy who has Derrick Henry on their bench and he just goes off for 200 yards, so you're starting him every game. I think you're literally sitting everybody on the Colts. They're all eating into each other's work, and Taylor did the best out of everybody last week, and he was running back number 25, so he was a flex-worthy running back at best. So depending on your options, I think you can flex Taylor, but I'm not flexing either one of the other guys, Jordan Wilkins, Nyheim Hines. I'm not going for it. I think that the Colts are going to have to throw on the Titans to be able to move the ball. All right, let's get into those Sunday games. Texans at the Browns. So Kareem Hunt, got to roll him out there. Nick Chubb, he is supposed to be back this week. I didn't put a little asterisk because he is questionable there. So sorry about that, YouTube people, if you're looking at this. But he's supposed to be coming back to practice. They already said that he's expected to play. Obviously, we got to see what the practice reports are all about. But I'm playing both of them. Texans, they've been giving up a lot of points to the running backs. Now, David Johnson, he's still in concussion protocol. So, I have him and Duke Johnson here because if David Johnson doesn't play, I think Duke Johnson is worth getting out there because he's going to be getting pretty much all the work. Washington at the Lions. The only guys I think you can start on the Washington side of things, Antonio Gibson, I think you can roll him out there. J.D. McKissic, if he keeps getting the pass work that he was getting last week, what a viable fantasy pickup, because he has such a high floor because of those receptions. What did he get? 14 targets last week and 9 receptions, ridiculous, putting up wide receiver numbers. And I'm sitting everybody from Detroit. DeAndre Swift, he's the only person I would maybe flex if I'm in a really deep league, but Washington's been pretty stingy against the run, so I'm not super excited about that. And the way that they keep splitting work is just stupid. And so Adrian Peterson, Kerryon Johnson, no. Jaguars at the Packers. James Robinson, got to roll him out there. Packers are pretty bad with the run defense. And then Aaron Jones, I think he's going to be good to go this week after, being somewhat limited last week. And that's really all to talk about here. Jamal Williams, I have him as a sit. Obviously, if Aaron Jones is good to go, no reason to play anybody but him. All right, Eagles at the Giants. So Miles Sanders expected to be back. Make sure you follow me on YouTube and literally everywhere else just for the updates. And I'll let you know if anything is going not according to plan. But Miles Sanders plays, you're playing him for sure. I think Wayne Gallman, he's a flex-worthy guy if Freeman sits out. If Freeman plays, I'm sitting Freeman. Wayne Gallman, he's been getting things going a little bit, enough, just to where I wouldn't feel so bad getting him in my lineup. Bucks at the Panthers. I don't think that we see the same outing that we saw against the Saints. I mean, that was wild. That Bucks just got whooped like that. I think you can start Leonard Fournette, and I think you can start Ronald Jones. I mean, they're both flex-worthy guys, so it really depends on who you got on your squad. But I mean, last time they played, Leonard Fournette went over 100 yards, and they were just running. They were dedicated to the run. I mean, last night I think they ran the ball 4 total times, so that's not the recipe for success. And I'm sure that they're going to go back to the drawing board and remember that they got to run the ball, to be able to get the play action going and things like that. Okay, Christian McCaffrey. Gotta subscribe on YouTube so you can get all the updates, because I don't know exactly what's happening with him yet. I mean, before it was the high ankle sprain, but now I said he has a shoulder injury. So yeah, got to be paying attention to that. And everybody, go grab Mike Davis. He wasn't on my offensive waiver wire video because the news broke after that about Christian McCaffrey, how he's questionable for this week. So yeah, go grab Mike Davis. Very important if you dropped him, and just go see if anybody else dropped him, because I was one of those fools who didn't have Christian McCaffrey in a league, and then I dropped Mike Davis. So yeah, I'm sure that Mike Davis has been dropped in a few leagues. Broncos at the Raiders. I think you can start Josh Jacobs. Again, I know that nobody was super excited about, playing him. He was still, high RB2 last week. I mean, that's just how bad the running backs have been. So yeah, I'm starting him, and I'm, flex consideration, at worst, but yeah, I'm getting him out there. Philip Lindsay and Melvin Gordon, I'm sitting them down if I can. I mean, if I'm desperate, I will flex them. Neither one of them is, I mean, they're splitting the work. Philip Lindsay, I think it's like a 60-40 split where Melvin Gordon's getting the 60%. Philip Lindsay's getting the 40%. Neither one of them, I mean, did really good last week at all, and the Chargers haven't been great. And Atlanta, they haven't really been great against the run, so that was a little surprising. I mean, I know that they just got down really big and they just had to keep throwing it, but I don't know. I think this week is when Melvin Gordon's court date is supposed to be. I think it's supposed to be sometime in November. So once that news comes down, Melvin Gordon's going to be near droppable. Chargers at the Dolphins. So Justin Jackson getting hurt on the very first play of the game yesterday. That one was rough. Just getting everybody a big 0 cost a lot of people a lot of games. So I was one of those people. It is what it is. We'll move on to the next week. So it was weird because I saw somewhere that said that he was trending to being out, and now I can't find where I saw that. It must have been removed like from Twitter or whatever. But yeah, I'm just nervous about him in general. And I really don't want to start anybody from this game. I mean, Kalen Ballage, he seems like the guy, to play if I'm if I'm in a deep league and I'm just, really hurting. Kalen Ballage might have to be the guy that I flex, but not excited about Josh Kelly either. I mean, the way they just let Ballage get all the run, yeah, they don't believe in Josh Kelly. And then Salvon Ahmed, he was the guy who got the most snaps. I mean, out of Jordan Howard and Patrick Laird for the Dolphins, like it just wasn't looking good. So if I was forced to play someone from the Dolphins, I would play Salvon Ahmed. I think that's how you say his name. Yeah, not really excited about playing Jordan Howard at all. I mean, I know he could kind of fall into the end zone, but it's literally what you're hoping for, and you can't do much more than that. Bills at the Cardinals, Zach Moss. I think you got to roll him out there. The way that he's been looking, I mean, he's been looking decent. Obviously, the Bills, I mean, are not dedicated to the run, and the Bills hate Devin Singletary for whatever reason, so I got Singletary as a set. But yeah, Zach Moss, he just seems like he's the guy. And they keep giving him all the money touches right in the red zone. Chase Edmunds, rolling him out again. Kenyon Drake's questionable as of right now, so subscribe on YouTube just for all the updates and everything. We're not sure if Kenyon Drake's going to play. He still has a shot to play. We shall see what's going on with that, but as of right now, Chase Edmunds, rolling him out there. Seahawks at the Rams. I think Chris Carson gets back this week. I mean, as close as they made it seem, like he was last week, it's a tough matchup either way, but I think he's coming back. For the Rams, Darrell Henderson Jr., flex worthy for sure. I mean, Seahawks, they have a really, really tough run defense, though, so I'm not super excited about playing him if I got good options besides him. If Carson sits for whatever reason, DJ Dallas just the guy to lean on. So Yeah, there's not really too much else to talk about. Malcolm Brown, you're sitting him down. Cam Akers, you're sitting him down. Darrell Henderson Jr. is the only one who's even flex worthy. 49ers at the Saints, you're obviously starting Alvin Kamara, even after the horrible showing last week. Jerick McKinnon, I think you can get him out there. A lot of it depends on Raheem Mostert because coaches said he does have his chance to return in week 10. So you guys got to follow on YouTube and just follow me everywhere on social media at FFHustler420. On my website, fantasyfootballhustler.com. Whenever there's news, it's going in there. Like it's going in there first. Like I've been so busy doing the content and stuff. I haven't been able to post everything, to social media. So literally, the website, Patreon, that's where everything's going. You get an app that you can download and you get all the updates just right as it comes. And I'm all over it. This is all I'm doing for my job. So anytime some news comes, right away, it's getting posted right there. You don't have to follow a bunch of people. You literally are following me, and that's it. I bring everything to you. JaMychal Hasty, not playing him. Latavius Murray, not playing him. It's a tough matchup. Bengals at the Steelers. I don't think this is going to be a big game for the running backs. I mean, you got to start James Conner versus the Bengals. Hopefully he has a better showing than he had last week. Just wasn't too good last week. Joe Mixon, someone who we don't exactly know what's going on. Make sure you subscribe on YouTube for updates. That's questionable as of right now. Going against the Steelers is just not nice either way. I mean, he's a flex-worthy guy. It's going to be hard to sit him down. Running backs is I know people are having to dive deep. So if he's playing, I'm playing him. But as of right now, he's not 100% playing. And if he doesn't play, Gio Bernard is flex worthy. Right now, I got him in the sick category, but a lot's just riding on Joe Mixon status. And Benny Snell for the Steelers, not playing him. Ravens at the Patriots. I'm not excited about this game. I will tell you that much. So I think J.K. Dobbins and Gus Edwards, I think you flex both of them. I mean, the way they're using Gus Edwards, I mean, he can get into the end zone pretty easily. They gave J.K. Dobbins no love in the red zone territory. He was just the between the 20s guy. So we shall see if he gets more pass work than he did last week. I think he's going to be a decent flex play. Everybody else, I'm sitting here. Mark Ingram, questionable for next week. I'm sitting him. James White, he is the only guy that I think that I would potentially flex just because, I mean, the Ravens, they're so tough against the run. I mean, usually when it's a really tough run D, that's when James White gets a little bit more involved and he's more just in the initial just plan, in general. Damian Harris, subscribe on YouTube for the updates because he left. I believe they said it was his shoulder. I could be mistaken on that, but he left the game early. Rex Burkhead, I'm pretty sure he fell into the end zone. I can't remember if that was him or not. But, I don't want to get him out there. Sonny Michel, same thing, not starting him at all. Monday Night Football, not too much to talk about here. Dalvin Cook, I mean, I don't care if they are playing the Bears. There's no way in hell you're sitting Dalvin Cook. So, I don't even got to talk about him much other than the guy is a beast. Dave Montgomery, questionable right now, went in concussion protocol at the end of the game, but the one thing he does have going for him is it's a Monday night game, so he does get that extra day of rest. So I'm pretty sure he's going to play, but we'll see how he responds in practice. The Thursday practice, that's going to be the big one. All right, guys, that's the running back video. Got the wide receiver video out. We got the QB. We got the tight end video. We got the defensive streamers, and it's still Tuesday. So if you're watching this on Tuesday, got the offensive waiver wire video, and then got the IDP waiver wire video. So go hit that up. Follow me everywhere on social media at FFHustler420 on YouTube and every podcast out there, especially Apple and Spotify. It's Fantasy Football Hustler. Go search it. Go hit the subscribe. Help me get those downloads, guys, please. And thank you. And for the one-on-one advice, for the one-on-one experience, for all the news and everything, I literally follow every beat writer and everything. So you just have to follow me, and that's it. You can sign up for as little as $1. Get in on it. All righty, guys. We'll see you next video.
You ready, Jerry?
I'm ready.
Just want to make sure you're ready, brother. Show me the money.
Oh, you didn't know?
Every day I'm hustling, every day I'm hustling, every day I'm hustling.
You put my shoes on, you wouldn't last a mile.
Summertime, wintertime, I'm on the grind. Yeah, I got the ring, I'm the champ, I'm the Judy of the lamb.
This is the gift I was given, so I just live by my hustle.
It's all about the Benjamins.
hustle, ladies and homies. Make money, money, money.
Hard out here for a pill. When he tryna get this money for the real.
I want to find a thing to save my life, so I hustle.
It ain't over for me. No, it ain't over for me.
Here comes the money.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money.
Okay, let's go smoke that joint.